Good morning to the grind. Good morning to you, man. Good morning to you out there, man. Good morning to you. It's going to be an amazing day. I'm fired up, man. You're watching the Morning Grind Grindology101. I'm KeJohnna Owens. Fired up, motivated each and every day, Monday through Friday. Look to bring encouragement and inspiring news, man, and tips, man. Just energy to the world. And you out there listening now, listening through the day, listening next week, whatever it might be. The morning grind is about getting up with an anticipation and mentality, anticipation of what we said we wanted in our life that we applied to work to get it. So nothing works but the work. So you are live with the key man on the Morning Grind Grindology101 Podcast. Guess what today? I just had an amazing weekend. I don't even know really how to put it all into words. I'll be sharing some about it tomorrow. Some images from the backdrop. You can look at my Facebook page. I have some stuff on Instagram. Doing a little bit better. Somebody told me I need to be on TikTok, something like that. Right? Get over there and do some stuff. But if you're listening today, man, God bless you. You get to wake up and you get to put the best foot forward. You get to put your all into what you want. You get to go for what you want. You get to put yourself in an environment for what you want, and you get to the other side of the grind. There is another side. That's what I experienced again and again this weekend, being in the room with my Planet Marketing brothers and sisters and success from all over the world, United Kingdom, Jamaica, we'll be in Canada soon. We're here in the United States, so we were in Orlando, Florida, the largest Marriott in the world. World Marriott Center in Orlando, a personal development program that has a high-level compensation plan attached to it that shows what it looks like on the other side of the grind. If you have a kind of work ethic that says, you know what, you're not late. You don't when you come to work, you apply the best of yourself in all that you do. You have the characteristics that you want on your team. Being in an opportunity that promotes and endorses that is amazing. I'll tell you about a few of the things that I was able to receive from my team, respectfully honored to not just be tolerated, but be celebrated where you go. When you bring your gifts with integrity, with passion, with true character of who you are, and give the best of your ability, where you're the 12th man on the bench raising the towel like ML Carr back in the day with the Celtics, way on the end of the bench, can't even play, rooting for the team. You're the kind of person. That's the kind of person I am. And, if they put you in the game, it's time to show up and it's time to show out. And when they put you in the game, man, you got to play to win. First thing we got to do is have the feeling that when the day starts, I'm on it. When the day begins and it's my time, and I'm going to knock off what I don't want in my life to get to what I want in my life, to get to the other side of the grind. This morning, as we talk about, there is another side. Wake up and get up. Because if you're not up, you got to wake up. And if you're getting up, you got to catch up. And if you got to catch up, you'll never get up. You'll never catch up, man. You can't catch up from behind if you keep staying behind. That'll hit you when it hits you. Check this out. Get off of that.
One of the biggest contradictions of massive success is when people go to their moms, their dads, their brother, sister, boyfriend, girlfriend. They say, listen, one day the world's going to know who I am. One day I will have a Ferrari, the Lambo, the Rolls, the Bentley, the big house, the cars, the backyard with the big swimming pool and an elevator. I'm going to put the biggest parties. I'm going to be a millionaire one day. Yet, instead of staying at the office on Friday night, you call your friends and you go party. Instead of waking up Saturday morning to go to the gym, you sleep until 10 o'clock. Instead of reading the book on Sundays, you kick back and watch movies all day long. The reality is very simple. Those who win big, they do four things right. They sleep, sweat, grind, repeat. And they do it over and over and over again until their dreams become a reality.
if you can get through to doing things that you hate to do, on the other side is greatness.
You gotta have the mentality to show up every fucking day of your life, no matter what life throws at you. It's our responsibility to show up to the Coliseum of life, prepared for fucking battle. I don't care what you're going through, what life's throwing at you. It's your responsibility to find your new 100%.
You still must grind. I fail at most things I do, but still I grind. I don't want to do half the shit I do, but still I grind. And that one day, you see me on a dark alley, run at 1 o'clock in the morning, know one thing. I was grinding.
Every single day when you wake up, you got two options. You can look at the clock and hit the snooze. You can look at that snooze button, boom. You can hit the snooze button and go back to bed and dream about what you want to have. Or you can look at that snooze button, kick that clock and get up and go pursue your dreams.
You need to walk through the mud and life, guys, if you ever want to get to the higher ground. That higher ground is where you look in the mirror and you have respect, and you went through the work, the sweat equity of it all. And the end product is something you travel, a legacy of life that you put your signature to, that means something. You're not speaking hollow words. You're backing those motherfuckers up with that.
That's what lions do. Lions don't give up. Lions don't quit. Lions hunts. That's what we do for a living.
I still grind. I love to grind. If you're competing in one of my businesses, I'm going to kick your ass because I'm going to outgrind you.
You have to be willing to work in places people don't see.
While the other guy's sleeping, I'm working. While the other guy's eating, I'm working.
There's a motherfucker out there who wants what you have, who wants the position you are, who wants the job you have, who wants the wife that you have, or the husband. There's someone out there hungry and wants everything you can have. So make that a motivation for you.
And mental toughness says, not only do I climb that doggone mountain, I enjoy climbing the mountain. I get a kick out the mountain. I get a kick out the weights. I get a kick out of fatigue. I get a kick out of the grind. I get a kick out of it. You take advantage of this opportunity. You let everything else go. You eat different. You study different. You practice different. We don't have forever. Let's not act like it. We're all going to die. And so I don't act like I'm going to live forever. So every opportunity I get, I murder it. Process driven. I love it. I'm about that life. I get up every morning at 3 o'clock. When I want to get up, when I don't. When I feel like it and I don't feel like, why? Because I'm process driven. I'm not feelings driven. Champions are not feeling driven. Champions don't get up when they want to. And if we're going to be champions, process driven. Don't stop when you're tired. Stop when you're done.
I watched this amazing young lady from Jamaica become a six-figure income earner in her company, respectfully, in U.S. dollars. The translation from her starting was now an epic movement. An epic movement is what is equates from six figures here is 1 million there. Imagine changing someone's life like that. You see, people that are willing to do some work before all of this payout supposed to come. Mr. Moore, he said, I already know you could even play to pay, right? We don't want to bring a value to the storefront before it's time to get the check, so to speak. So let's say you got a check off the top. They gave you a check that you asked for, and you like, yeah, I got it. But then you look back and like, wait a minute, this check doesn't even represent what the check that's available, because they paid you what you thought you were worth instead of paying you for the value that you brought. See, if you bring a value instead of a time stamp or a simple service, which many people could bring a simple service, but not many people could bring a unique value like you. You have a unique value. You have a unique gift. You have unique talent. You have unique drive. You have unique determination. You have unique characteristics about yourself. And when you bring that to the storefront of an environment that not only celebrates you, but endorses you and pushes you and pulls you to the success that you want in your life, and you are in the right water with the right people at the right time. That's where I happen to be. It's amazing. See, King, I see you out there, man, doing what you do, booking and trucking and building, Mr. C.E. King. Almost 3 million miles of travel consistently over the last some 20 years, I believe. Don't quote me on the time stamp, but amazing. And then on a part-time basis, he's amassed an organization that he has helped have their own business. While he helps them, it also earns for him. I haven't heard anything smarter than that, and it's in the industry of travel. Makes sense. Planet marketing. If someone has invited you to hear this information, and you haven't responded back to them, get with them. And if you heard it from me, and we've talked before, I'm looking to re-engage the communication. I like to tell you where we are now, where we're going, and why it's just smart. Just see what's going on, whether it's for you or not. That's one thing about relationships. See, for me, I'm in tune to what people in my network do. I attend, I listen, I want to know what they do. So even if it's not specifically for me, I need to know what my network does so I can be valuable to my network. That makes you valuable, that you know what other people do. So I know what the Tupperware person does. I know where I can get some amazing coffee. I know how to get some amazing branded clothing, hats. I know the people that put roofs, property, real estate, property management, turf, paint maintenance, building maintenance, and that's important. So networking with a purpose and an intent to be a resource to other people. And now put yourself in position to where your resources help other people and build an income for you. That's what we've done. We've just found a way to do it together in the industry of travel that just makes sense. That's as simple as it could be. The business of travel, not just a travel business, the business of travel. These amazing individuals around the world, I got to give a shout out, man. I will have some pictures up tomorrow. You're going to have to pay attention. Orlando, Florida, over 3,500 of us there, getting poured into by successful business owners from around the world, 7-figure income earners that have come from places of ordinary to extraordinary, sharing tips of how they did it and how do you get somewhere if someone's not, or we're not willing to listen to what someone's done that may help us get to a place we've never been. And especially me, us. See, we got the ego, trading ego for equity. Alpha males, especially. I'm alpha male. Well, I don't need to dominate everyone's territory, only my own. So coming together allows alpha males to synergize, game plan, strategize, go back to our territories, and dominate. The alpha male, get around other alpha males. That's equals. They come together, synergize, get back to where they need to get to. And that's it. You get the game plan, put the strategy together, and put it to work. That's what we're doing. I'm looking to connect with some people that really have some vision. You really have some vision. You really want to do something with your life. You don't have to have the skill. You don't have to see yourself speaking on it. If you would like to see how you can change your life, I would like to speak with you about how we are changing lives. See y'all to CE King. If you're out there and you're absolutely committed to winning, kudos to you. If you're up right now, so now I was in Orlando, and that's another time period. Right now it's 9:15 in Orlando, Florida, which when I did my podcast while in Orlando, I had to do it early even there because it's super early here because we already were going to be in meetings at 8 in the morning on the East Coast, which is 5 in the morning on the West Coast, which I'm already in a conference. Just morning stuff for me. You put your own drive and daily mode of operation, they call it to yourself. But what that means is I had to get up and do the podcast and say it's 6 o'clock there, which is 3 o'clock here. Do it as a pre-recorded and release it when everybody here will wake up. That's what I mean about if you're getting up after everybody's up, you're going to have to catch up. And if you keep having to catch up, you never catch up. So back to connecting those dots of success, I want to give a shout out to Dr. George C. Frazier again for early mentorship. And that's exactly what we did this weekend, was connect the dots to success. Stand by.
I prepared a chart. And this is a chart that I think says in another way what he so profoundly provided us today. This chart to me represents beautiful, educated, moneyed black people all over America. It could represent black organizations, it could represent black churches, it could represent black social and civic organizations. And what you will notice about these beautiful black people all over America is that everybody is doing their own thing, caught up in a Eurocentric value of rugged individualism, having forgotten that it takes a village to raise a child. There is no power here, brothers and sisters. There is no power here. Power is most effective concentrated. You can take a 55-gallon drum of water, spill it over, it will disperse, find its own level, and eventually evaporate. You can take that same 55-gallon drum of water, put it under pressure, put a lid on it, put a hose in it, put a nozzle on the end of that hose, and it can cut concrete. There is no power with us being disconnected. See, there's nothing wrong with dispersion. I live in Cleveland, you live in Atlanta. We have folk in the Caribbean, we have folk in Africa. That's dispersion. That's okay, but we do not have to be disconnected. We are a disconnected people. We are powerless in disconnection. This is where all the power is. You see? This is where all the power is. Whether you are at the center of your own network or part of someone else's network, this is where the power is. There's a beautiful African proverb that says, when spiders unite, they can tie up a lion. When we connect, because we are disconnected, we're disconnected from those of like mind. We're disconnected from the best practices in our community. I don't care what it is that you want to do, what profession you want to engage in, what business you want to get into. I can introduce you to brothers and sisters all over America they are doing it to death. You just don't know who they are. You are disconnected from them. There is no power in disconnection. Okay? When we connect, we prevent interlopers from coming into our communities and taking and destroying at will.
All right, George.
Try to open up the Booker T. Washington delicatessen in Chinatown and see what happens. So we must connect. We must connect the dots. That must be the movement for our people in the 21st century. We need a lot of us doing a little instead of a few of us doing a lot. We need to get together to get ahead. That is why we must network.
Networking across the country. Dr. George E. Frazier said it best. That's why we must never connect those dots. We connected to so many different people that do so many different things. Connecting those dots, whether it's for you or someone else, that connection makes a difference. And that's what just happened here in our Planet Marketing International Convention. I got to meet some, I got to see a woman that had been shot by her husband, and decided to overcome that and still achieve. I got to be in a room where people that were from all kinds of backgrounds had decided to do whatever it took to get to where they want to be in life and connect with other people that said they wanted to as well. I get to be in the room with people that were once hiding their vehicles to go to meetings that everybody thought they were crazy to go to in the first place, to having ordering Rolls Royces to be delivered, which the name of the seat is, I'm just saying, oh my good man, I'm just saying. I get to be in the room with people that I know, that I work with, that I have a great relationship with, that apply to certain work that's available to each and every one of us, because you own your own work ethic. You own your own work ethic. You own your own tenacity. You own your own overcoming spirit. You own your own. You own your own. What we do with it is our own as well. I got to be in the room with people that said what they own, they were going to turn into phenomenal, amazing, differentiated, extraordinary. They were going to turn it into life-changing. They were going to turn it into something that made a difference in other people's lives, not just in their lives, but in lives around the world that resonated through other people's lives. That's impact. That's how you make an impact. That's what Planet Marketing is doing. I'm going to give an amazing salute and a shout out there to Mr. Donald Bradley and Mrs. Donald Bradley for a vision to put other people first, to build a business model that stands on people over profit, making it, saving it, investing it, a culture of support and success, a high personal development program or platform, if you will, with a high level compensation plan attached to it. If you're going to be in any kind of business of any sort, you have to be professional enough to attend the meetings that your business, open the doors for your donut shop, your coffee company, whatever it is that you start with, that you open. You got to have the business acumen to run it. This company offers the ability to apply the personal and business development that's already applied to our personal and business lives. Hey, shout out to Mr. Bradley. Thank you, sir. Shout out to Mr. Orlando Moore for allowing me to be a part of this amazing team. Two shouts out and a crispy toast to 3-star directors here on the West Coast, #1 income earners, Eric and Desiree Benson, top 6 income earners out of over 74,000 of us worldwide, setting a trend of leadership and commitment to other people. Listen, a trend of commitment to other people, to help other people achieve things that most of us have never achieved before. Most of us have wished for, at a level of earning over half, I don't know how you say, $500,000 or 500,000 over that per year, annually on a residual basis. The availability to be able to put ourselves and our family in a pool that says, I can do that. We can do that. We can absolutely do that, and they're helping, showing by modeling what it is. To my main man, Mr. Nielsen Morris, today I'm just giving shouts out as we get ready to close out, and First Lady Geraldine Morris, and salute to you for the support, the leadership, that in the trenches, work ethic that you personify through the day. Out there, rain, sleet, snow, you taking care of your family, doing what it takes to make sure that the family is covered in by night. As I always say, you got the 9 to 5. We all work 9 to 5. What about 5 to 9? What about the overgrind? What about, man, I want a little bit something extra. I like to watch the game on Sunday, but I don't want to watch the game that they said I want to watch. I need the NFL, the NBA, the NHL. I need all of the packages because that's the way I want to live. There is another side. That's why I show it like that today. There's another side of the grind, the kind of work ethic. So just salute out there, just some amazing leadership. Chad, I appreciate you each and every morning, man. You get up with me on the grind. You out there, man. That's amazing support. Your leadership, sir, is embraced and supported. Looking forward to taking the planet and to a whole different stratosphere. We got Eric Thomas next year at our international convention. You can say that for a company. We got the hip hop preacher coming to our convention to pour and sow into it. So personal development, with a high level compensation plan attached to it. You should check it out. We're going to get into some sponsors, some support, partners in success. It's the Morning Grind Grindology101 Podcast. I'm your guy, KeJohnna Owens. Man, let's take it to the next level. Stand
Success Express Marketing Solutions presents your virtual video podcast studio. Let the Success Express team help bring your podcasting dreams to life. Here's what we do. We help you come up with show ideas, design graphics for your show, set up your podcast studio, and run the back end of your show. So what do? Be ready for your show. Make sure your guests are ready. Log into the virtual studio, turn your cameras on, and go. Not sure you're ready to go live on a monthly or a weekly basis? You can get the Try Us Out Success Special. It's only $97 with free design setup. All you got to do is try us out, and I guarantee you're going to want more. So get set up today with your virtual video podcast studio from Success Express Marketing Solutions. So go online to Success Express MKTG, and we'll get you set up today. Sign up now and get our free ebook, Modern Podcasting, that'll teach you all the techniques you need to know to get your podcast started today.
Hi, my name is KeJohnna Owens. I am co-founder of Success Express Marketing Solutions. Our business is cultivating more business for your business. I want to tell you real quick about our program that is one of the most comprehensive business development online marketing support programs out there, which is the VASP, V-A-S-P, Virtual Assistant Support Program. This system allows you to operate and run your business while we help monitor and help you cultivate more business for your business online. Contact us at 909-686-1698 and visit us online at successexpressmarketing.com. Look forward to helping you take your business to the next level. Looking forward to taking your business to the next level. How do we take anything we want to do to the next level? I work with, I'll pause for the calls. I work with a lot of different clients, that really want to do something. I see a vision in them, and sometimes it's tough for us to see the vision of what we could do in ourselves. It's because most times we're not in an environment where people sow seeds of encouragement in us, so we out here on an island of our own, believing in what we can do, and looking to connect to something that also promotes us. I'm telling you this right here. We're looking for each other. Text access to 909-686-1698. You text me, I'm going to show you some information about what I do. We synergize, you show me some information about what you do. We talk about it. We put together a program. We put together some projects. I would like to show you what we are doing in the world of travel and how it just makes sense to own what people do anyway. It just makes sense. Planet Marketing Kid, shout out to the amazing brothers and sisters and success around the world. We had an amazing time this weekend. I'm going to be talking about that all week. It's a lot coming up. So if you are out there, you want to do something a little bit different, you open to changing your life, you open to doing things, then you like to help other people. You got a committed spirit about winning. You work hard at work. You don't have to know this stuff. If you're open to learning something new, to have something you never have had, to do something maybe you never have done, to see if you could be something we may have never been. Let's talk and connect. Let's synergize. Let's make a difference. Get out there and win for yourself. Get out there and win for your family. Whatever it is that you do, do it. We'll see you on the side. Stand by. Have a great day.